Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me.
3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time, to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP
is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules, accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of Pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of Pain now have 3 minutes.
Pain at a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow!
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, quickly it can be over.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Oh, man!
Meeting the barricade.
Oh, got it tied up and a headbutt from behind.
Trying to talk with the back of the neck here. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Just grounded and pounded.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
just punishing their opponent.
Here we go. Headbutt to the gut!
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Rezar representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop. He's getting into dangerous waters here.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Running out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
And that prevents Rosie's attack.
Oh, God, jarring impact.
Oh, man! The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even 1 at this point?
Oh, spine buster. He dodges out of danger.
Akam with a rough blow there.
Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Feet tackle. Rosie responds.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, right to the leg.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Wielding the sledgehammer, clearly feeling the power that comes with it. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Watch out!
The splash connects. Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
2. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning, and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Oh, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Heading to ringside now. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Shoulder pin. And quick getting the arm up.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that.
Honing in on the arm.
Pressing offense from Rosie.
AOP has no answer for the havoc coming from 3-minute warning.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
That ladder changes the complexion of this match entirely.
And slides back into the ring. Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Up high.
Whoa, what a landing. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains turning it into the pin.
And Ellie stays down for a 1 count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Shoulder tackle.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. And able to beat Jamal to the punch.
Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
First a knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the...
Knee.
Straight to the knee. What a clothesline.
Watch the hardcore style of 3-minute. Oh,
God, what a shot to the face.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
Oh, someone's got to stop this.
Intercepted by Rosie.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Now heading outside.
Enough already. Ooh.
Down with the Samoan drop.
And well-timed maneuver there.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all.
This is getting out of control.
You gotta be kidding me.
The table.
Shot right off.
Stiff headbutt. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Oh, my God. Picture perfect backbreaker. He quickly slides into the ring. Caught in a bad spot.
Ooh. Sledgehammer to
Shoulders down. Razor might be down for the count. He breaks up the pin. Stops the referee's count.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, had the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute
Launching. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Oh, this superstar using the rope as a weapon. This is uncalled for. Come on. Brought down with a snapmare.
stiff kick. What a display of strength here.
Smash clean through the table. That's going to stop you for a long time.
Oh, man, that hurts even worse than it.
He wants to end this for the win. And a kick out at 2.
How in the world did he kick out?
Boom.
Boot. Nice.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous.
From the heavens, big-time splash.
Look at it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Double axe handle.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
Wrench in the arm. Boom! Hookline. Saw it coming and avoided. Boom! Running FTO plants him. Nicely done.
And the taking on some damage. That should strike fear in your opponent.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring. Well
situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Oh, man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Oh, God. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face. And his head was once again the target. Time for him to defend against that.
And enters back into the ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver. That's it. 3-minute warning are done. All focus bent on putting an end to Jamal here.
Late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
The cover. He grabs the victory.
Here are your winners, Akam and Razor, the authors of Pain.
Big win here for the Authors of Pain, putting to bed the question of who is the most brutal and devastating tag team around. Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this. Look out! Through the air! And connects! Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Headbutt to the gut!
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
And he's setting up the ladder here.
Outside the ring is always somehow even more dangerous than inside of it. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Oh my God, all the way to the floor. From the top. What? Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Oh, perfect kick. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing... Oh, my God, what a kick.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Ooh, right to the arm. They'll take things into the ring.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
That'll hurt. DDT. Totally helpless at the moment.
Big slam. Oh, the shoulder claw. Look at this. Agony and pain.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Oh, and a stomp. Looks like he just got rough. Thinking about a submission here against Boston Crab, the legendary Boston Crab. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, press slam.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Rezar representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
We knew this from way up, all the way to the outside, soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
He's able to reverse it.
Clothesline.
As the fight continues ringside, we may need to relocate soon.
I'm already ahead of you. Grabbing my notes. Oh, hard shot right into the post.
Oh, complete. Deadlift. This is incredible. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Nice job dodging contact there.
He gets back into the ring. There you go.
Simple but effective.
Point outside. What's he got planned here? What a counter.
Able to slip away. Oh, my God. Trampling the opposition.
Being set up in the corner for some.
This superstar has control of their opponent, driving them down to the canvas. And what's next? From the middle rope. What a splash from the middle rope. Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Pin attempt by Akam. Fights the shoulder up and one.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref...
And here's the cover.
Could be it.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte
Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very... There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity. He called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part. But you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Backpack stunner.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Ladders in position, gonna make the claim.
Victory is within reach now.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
She goes under the ropes, back inside. No! Whoa, look out! Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Carmella perhaps realizing there that she's not as untouchable as she claims.
Becky moves out of the ring. Neck breaker excellently executed.
And Becky there wasn't looking her best when she took that shot.
The Queen landing an impressive attack, trying to dominate the opposition.
From the top. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
That offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya.
My beautiful Carmella looking to push the advantage after that.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
That intimidation factor of Charlotte getting a bit challenged there.
And she just flipped the script of this match, courtesy of the table.
She's back in the ring now. Clothesline! And now Tamina. She goes. What's her plan here?
Natalya knows exactly what she's doing, and it is not good for her opponent.
And heading up top. Suplex through the table.
The table's broken in half. Don't worry, though, there might still be more around here somewhere. Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as mudhole stomping.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women grow for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here. To ruin that dream.
She set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring.
From the top. Oh, man. Lynch has a swing.
Setting up for something here.
Up and over all the way to the floor.
This very well might be the match right there.
Nothing stands in the way of victory now, gentlemen.
It's a virtual guarantee. Carmella with a super kick.
Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Reaching for the prize.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Carmella trying to snatch the contract.
History in Mella's hands. Ooh, and fights back. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Long falling, even harder impact.
Oh, this is the time.
Wheelhouse. The Hart family legacy lives on.
Sharpshooter applied. Using the submission to weaken the opponent. Smart strategy.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
And she's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Intercepted by the man.
Slips away just in time. A demeaning. Gaze painted on Flair's face.
She's being derailed here.
This deep into a ladder match, so Lynch looking to secure.
Face first with a waistlock. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Taking things to another level, bringing out the ladder like this. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but when ladders were part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
And she re-enters the ring.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking Charlotte.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. Working on the hook here.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Schoolboy, no, rolls through. Super kick!
Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here. Oh no, what is going through their head here?
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your...
From way up,
and now Carmella.
the 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
She's going under the ring now.
Risky business is afoot with the ladder in play now. Incoming!
Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
Uh-oh!
She countered that into her own offense. And a clothesline. Coming down with a leg drop. Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. And she's fine taking this to the outside, setting the ladder up in the center of the ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
Bye-bye ladder, and now there's nothing to do but hold on.
Oh, no. There may not be a way to escape this after here.
Have to imagine that's a blow to Becky's ego and confidence. Man. Countering the Queen. Taken down to the mat. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there. 3-second generation. Charlotte and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Big boot. I think she just really felt that one.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hit it.
Taking flight. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold. This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
A submission won't win the match here, but it could do serious damage. Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Being carried around now. Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside. The fight could get very dangerous out at ringside now. Counter from Tamina. Facebuster.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Look at this agility and athleticism.
Ouch. That scissors all the way down. She's starting to wear down here.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb the ladder at all.
Climbing up, but is there enough top?
The top rope.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
Gets driven into the corner. Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex. And an elbow.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Center of the ring.
Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's reaching for.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Becky definitely felt every last bit of that blow.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
And she's just inches away from winning this one. Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
And Tamina on the top. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Caught with a clothesline.
Forearm club.
She manages to reverse it. Oh, that foils Lynch.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Quick thinking from Tamina. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Getting out of harm's way.
Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Boom, impact.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I'd say.
Oh, there's a headbutt. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte up.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Oh, my gosh. She won't fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Exhibiting some amazing acrobatics. Forcing her right out of the ring.
Toss down. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. From the top.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Just disrespecting their opponent in the corner.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
And over the top into a rough landing.
There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Gonna wear it down their opponent.
Oh, what the heel hook stretch. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for her. This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it. She's looking winded now.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
This could be lights out real soon. Could be dealing with dead weight if this hold stays on much longer. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Into the knee drop. Oh, my God.
Boom! What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
That's one way to use a ladder.
Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you're going to put it. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Trying to grab it.
It's just a matter of time now.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for them.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him. CM Punk is here.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
And he now slides back into the ring. Huge toss. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
And Owens finding himself once again on the wrong side of an offensive exchange.
Handicap matches always test your mettle. Ooh. Uh-oh. Headbutt.
He's looking to make a moment here.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Boom!
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Just launched.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity.
From the top. Diving elbow. Are you kidding me? He's looking defenseless at this stage.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Bam!
Oh, look at the impact here.
Pummeling the chest of their opponent.
This is brutal. Endless blows.
He wants this fight on the outside.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Reversal! And that turns things around. Oh! Oh! This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Boom! Right on target.
Here it comes.
Oh, what a neck breaker.
Oof. Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here? Wow, the power that takes is insane. Submission is in tight, but it...
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Sliding into the ring now. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Sky high. And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm sticking around on Raw. Getting some work in, making sure we're ready for anything Mutiny throws our way.
I agree. We need to be a well-oiled machine to defeat Punk in NXT.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.